Alright, welcome to episode 86 of a series that I still haven't named. It's getting quite painful, this. I should have it sorted at least by the start of next episode. But yeah, anyway, I'm just starting to build a dome here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This has a diameter of 32. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that in line with? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Yeah, and then it's 15, 16. So yeah, we got that, and we've also managed to, I've still got this stuff from Villager Breeder. I was, yeah, doing with the Villager Breeder. Right, can we get rid of the strength effect? Does that, yeah, that just removes all effects from me, good. That's the effect of drinking a milk bucket there. Alright. Yeah, we're in a creative test world. We're just, designing the base today. Structure block and 64 just to make it look good in the inventory. Northwest, there we go, that's... Oh, interesting. To say the least. And then we just go into save mode. 32. 32. No, this is supposed to, this is the one that's 1. We go done, and we turn that, and it shows this here. So what we want to do is we want to say that it's minus 32. Done. Is that not possible? Right, so we're just going to have to do 32 minus 31 minus 31. Done. Yeah, that's what I want. And it's only 16 by 16. 15, and it's a 16 by 16. Done. Right, this is the structure we want to save. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this as a quadrant. Done. Then we just go click save. So that's saved the structure as Minecraft quadrant. And what I want to do here is go to load. And type in quadrant. And if I click load, yeah, that's not right. So what I want to do is I want to rotate it by first 90, 180. But of course this is measuring out from the outside corner. That is a problem. 270. Done. So I think I need it on 90 and then relative position northeast, so that would be 15 minus 15. Yeah. And then when we actually click load, bang. And then we're already 5 minutes in. I'm gonna have to stop this here, and I'm just gonna do the same thing for this entire thing, so we get a circle on the floor. Alright, so we've got the full circle in. Layer. Let's position structure size 32. And we're in the northwest corner for this. 32, 1, 32. Done. So that's what we're going to be saving as layer. And then if I click save, so we've saved that. So now what I want to do is put that up there, and if I just turn that, just make that, change that a bit, yeah, does it just so that I can go into the other screen, and move that up to next layer. 17, you see, 16 was exactly the same. 17. It's a 17, which is of course that's the layer we're starting on, because it's 32 and it generates a sphere. 18. Right, so we can see where we move in. So what we do now is I go and I refull screen this, and I can't see anything. And what I do is I take this structure block, turn it into load layer, relative position, yeah, done. And now I'm going to click load to load the position, and it's just going to copy and paste this exactly this. It's going to do it up a layer. I'm going to get rid of the save one now, because yeah, we don't need that anymore. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click load, and then you see what I know is we've got all this stuff here, and I know here that on this 2 block one here, what we want to do is we want to move that in like that moves in, and then same happens over here, over there, and this is because that's what the thing in my browser is, that it's plots.co.uk, if you want to use it for yourself. And yeah, it's a very useful tool, and it does just allow me to do this. Have I got everything? No, I haven't got everything. Yeah, there we go. And you can see it's all moved in. It's all moved in by 1 block. Right, now onto the, yeah, and now I'm just going to keep repeating this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this here. I'm going to move this into save mode, and I'm going to save this area now here as layer, and then I'm going to move it up on the tool, and then that will show me that, you know, what it's doing. I can do this in creative. Survival, I'm going to have to place all the blocks by hand. Yeah. Right, and then I'm just gonna click save, get out a new structure block, load, layer, load, get rid of that now, load, and this is going to load it exactly the same, and then I'm just going to move it up on the browser. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I have a full, complete dome. Alright, no need to use the, no need to use the, structure block thing here for this last layer, because it's just to fill in the missing bit job. And no, didn't mean that. And there we go. That is a full, no, I meant that. It's a full thing. It's a full dome, that is. Made entirely out of glass, yeah, and yeah, you can see the dome shape, can't you, with the circle and everything. So now all I need to do is get rid. And yeah, now I'm going to go inside and start doing some stuff in there. Alright, we filled in the whole thing with jungle planks, the whole floor of this place, and well, yeah, now for what to put in it, I don't know. I honestly don't know at all. Yeah. Firstly, I think maybe some entrances. Which would look better if they hang on, let's use a circular base thing for them. Alright, 270 degrees load. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna load in the right position. Load. There we go. Works wonders. Right, so now what we've got is we've got tunnels going off in every direction. And yeah, I'll get rid of that one. Yeah, we've got you know, just to show, you know, this is where everything's going to be going off. And yeah, this so far has taken me quite a while to build. North, right, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, you can see the mock-up for the villager breeder that I built in the last episode. There's a mock-up for that over here. And yeah, I've used brown beds there for some reason. But anyway, yeah, we want to decide now, what do we want for here? And you know, out here we'll have buildings, you know, here. I just want to decide right now, do I want to build this right here, or do I want the tunnel to extend further? Extend this 2 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. just want to have a look. You know, does it look right to have a solid wall, you know, right here? And I know I probably shouldn't be recording this because it'll reduce the amount of stuff I can get done in this episode, but right, so does that look right? If we had a building there, because you know it's not all gonna be glass. Yeah, that looks like it's probably, if I come away a bit, that looks like it's probably quite close. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to extend it, probably double the length of this tunnel. So I've created this little circuit here. This is a minecart breaker, and I've just put this here so I can test it. I've tested it, and so far every minecart I've put in has gone in there. And that's out of 20 minecarts. So if you can see, what happens is a minecart coming into the station. I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. It's supposed to be very slick, smooth, and for that reason, yeah, I've got all trapdoors on top of it. So we'll open up all the trapdoors on this side just to show what happens behind here. Yeah, this just makes up the wall so that when the trapdoors are all closed, you know, you can actually see through here into the other bit, but it doesn't damage you. So yeah, anyway, if I open all these trapdoors, you'll be able to, if I quite quickly come over here, you can see it goes down there, and you've missed it, and then yeah, it gets sucked through here and down there into the minecart breaker. See, this is what happens. It just very quick. And if I were to ride, and so you know we've got 2 minecarts in that hopper already from what we've just done. If I were to now close these, yeah, this block here is open just because I'm putting a droppervator in there. But I was going to build the other side of it, but I'm just going to show you what I've done so far. So if I were to get in here, I was flying when I did that, but I get ejected off, and the minecart goes down here. Right, let's do that again, but this time I'm not. Look, I get ejected off onto the side here, onto the platform, and this gets the minecart gets put down there. So now what I'm doing is I'm developing the other side of the mechanism, which comes off this way, to get the hoppers, to get the minecarts, you know, back onto this rail here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I think we got our station circuitry sorted. I'll go through it later, but when we step on this pressure plate, what happens is, don't want to actually accidentally step off it, but I look past there, that dispenser, yeah, that's replaced the minecart because one has been taken out. This piston, there's a sticky piston there, which, you know, that updates everything. Because I'm standing on this pressure plate, that's been dispensed there. And then when I get in the minecart, obviously I'm no longer on the pressure plate, and then that triggers the minecart to go. So yeah, you can see there, that's what happens. And yeah, anyway, the circuitry behind this is not as simple as this section here where that breaks the minecart. So what we have is, of course, we've got the chest here, and which is access to that's actually blocked off. then we've got a hopper down there feeding into this dropper here. That goes up a dropper line here, which goes into that dispenser. Now, yeah, I'll release a full video on this design, don't worry. This here is a column that goes up and this powers all the droppers in the droppervator. And it does that when there's a comparator behind this block that's facing from this way into that way, which in fact, no, I should be able to show it without it messing anything up. There, facing out of the dispenser and into there. So when the dispenser's full, yeah, we do have a problem with overflowing the droppers. When the dispenser's not got anything in it, this'll trigger this. That'll trigger this, and that'll send a new item up the droppervator. Then what happens when you stand on this pressure plate? This extends, triggers that dispenser, and then also opens up this here trapdoor. Now here we've got some stairs instead of an actual full block, just so that it doesn't power this and you know, doesn't just go straight off. But yeah, when you stand on that pressure plate, it opens the trapdoor so that you can get into the minecart that gets dispensed. And what it also does is, stepping on that will turn off this, which does nothing because this is a rising edge monostable circuit. But when you step off the pressure plate, i.e. get in the minecart so you're no longer on the pressure plate, that'll turn this off. And that'll trigger a pulse to go through here and power this rail for 1.4 seconds. Of course, it has the added effect of powering these 3 droppers, which yeah, has not exactly worked out. There we go. So yeah, but and yeah, I've just looped this back for testing purposes. Yeah, this design is good to go. And if I just do that, yeah, you look there, and is that, yeah, that's sent up 2 again. It's got one in the one below for some weird reason. Actually no, it's triggering twice. That'd be why. So it's actually got nothing to do with that. It's this triggering twice. Right, I'll have to sort that off camera, but yeah. Yeah, that's the station done. So yeah, we've got the station ready here. And yeah, probably broken or something with that. No, I haven't. I've just lost a minecart. So yeah, we've got the station here, and I've modified it. This was originally supposed to go to one upstairs, but yeah, no. So I've modified this so that it, yeah, I've got plans for how the railway lines are going to be. They're going to be suspended in the air in big tubes. But yeah, this, instead of making this go upstairs to that, and there being a building, you know, down here, and it being from here you go up, I've changed it so that, well, so that you can yeah, this will be covered up. Yeah, just do this as well. Turn this out. And then, yeah, some of the stuff needs to go. And then just extend this out by 1. This is just so that you can, yeah, get out on the platform. You get ejected onto the platform rather than under the trapdoors. So yeah, this block here, this bit here, is the same as this here. It overlaps by 1 block on each one. And yeah, this floor, this will be made out of jungle wood in the actual thing. Alright, so over on the east side we can have a storage room. Of course, yeah, I'm gonna build that. Like, I'm not gonna build that out in the test world here. But what it's gonna have, one of the things it's gonna have in it is one of these crafting bench swappers that swaps through all 6 of the new crafting benches. Of course, some of them, like that one, the fletching table doesn't work. It doesn't have functionality yet. Cartography table, loom, they do. Obviously, ordinary crafting table. Stone cutter does. Smithing table doesn't have one either yet. And yeah. Cartography table, loom. Oh. Interesting. And yeah. So this just cycles through. Oh. Have I broken it? Yeah, I've broken it. Right, okay, yeah. Don't spam this button. There should be a spam protection, but yeah. Anyway. Right, see you in a bit. Right, so I've added in this spam protection circuit, so the moment that the button press stops, it'll send a pulse through here which will extend this for long enough that when it's unextended, the entire process is finished and you can, and it'll work if you go again. So if we just do that. And you see if we do it while that's down, it won't do anything. So yeah, and I'm just gonna add in an indicator light, just you know, just so that people just so that it's you know, you can see what's happening. And I'm gonna have to get rid of that block because I don't want to fire that piston. Although that piston does nothing, it's just there to update this one. But now, if we press this button, oh, interesting. And then, of course, this is all ready to go again. Good. And then this says spam protects on. Alright. that's that done. This will only go in a corner. Thought I might, yeah, I've got to mention that this will only go in a corner, and it's pretty big. Right, okay. So here's the super smelter I'm going to be using. Now I'm going to be using 3 of these. Yeah, I know. 1 for each furnace type. So if I come on here, and I just need to click Control and Q over all these 36 stacks of items, put them on there, and then they get sent up into the furnace, and then it comes out down here. They come out in batches of 4.5 stacks. But it should be soon it should be done. I'll leave a link in the description to this smelter. Come on, what's a bit more? And come on, we're nearly done now. And it's not actually taken that long, it's been less than 2 minutes since we started. And there we go. That is all these items smelted. Now let's go back into creative mode. And yeah. This uses a distribution system based on ice. So, and then it's got all the tripwires here. And it's quite an ingenious system. And I don't fully understand how it works, but it's very fast. For some reason he used magma blocks here. There's no actual tutorial for this, just a world download. Say, what is it about them? What is it about magma blocks that made him use these? I have no idea. And then, yeah, camera mode, spectator. So yeah, we'll be able to, you can see down here where the items come out. Yeah, it all comes out here from, where is it? Comes from, it all gets dropped in around here, you know, as I say. Alright, yeah, gets dropped out with all these droppers after being smelted. So yeah, it's a pretty big system, but this is what I want to build, and I want to build 3 of them because there's 3 different things. The 3 different furnace types, even. Yeah, Okay. But yeah, that's all the time I've got for this episode. So yeah, I will see you next time.